All right, so we're doing polynomial long division. It's saying you want to take this thing and divide it by this thing, okay? There's a correct way to write this and set this up, and I'll show you what it is. This process might look really weird to you the first time we see it. Bear with me. I say that a lot. Bear with me. The more we're going to do it a ton today, so the more we do it, the easier it's going to get. But be warned, the first time you see it, you're going to be like, what the heck? It'll get easier, okay? So we're going to get started like this. I'm going to take the thing I'm dividing by, x plus 3. Write that here. And then I have my long division thing, which again, you probably haven't seen since way back in the day, but that's all right. And then here's how I got to write this other part. If you're looking at this, do you notice anything missing? Cubed. I got x to the 4th, I got x squared, I got x, but I don't have an x cubed. It is missing x cubed. Okay, so if you're ever missing any of the place values, even in the thing you're dividing by, you have to add in a placeholder. Otherwise, everything's going to get all screwed up. So before you get started, you got to look at your pieces and ask yourself, am I missing anything? Okay. In this case, we're missing an x cubed. So here's how I'm going to write this. It's x to the 4th. And since there's no x cubed, I got to add in a placeholder. So I have 0 x cubed. And then I have 3x squared, x, and 4. So there's my setup. All right, so let me walk you through how we're going to figure this out. It's very similar to long division with numbers from back in the day, if you remember how to do that. If you don't remember how to do that, I bet it comes back to you a little bit. Here's how we're going to start. I look at the first thing here and the first thing here. I have x and x to the 4th. And I ask myself the question, what do I need to multiply this by in order to get this? What do you need to multiply x by to get x to the 4th? X what? X cubed. I have to multiply by x cubed. Okay, with how I got that? X times x cubed is x to the 4th, right? That's what I want. So once I get that thing up here, here's what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to take this and I'm going to multiply it by both of these things, both of those pieces. So one thing at a time. Let's break it down one thing at a time. X cubed times x. Well, we know what that is x to the 4th. So I write it right there. X cubed times 3. That's pretty easy. It's just 3x cubed. So I'm going to do a plus 3x cubed. Okay? Everybody remembers how to do long division. Do you remember what you did next in long division? Yeah, I'm going to subtract these things. I'm going to subtract these things. And notice how the places are lined up, like the like terms are lined up. I got x to the 4th with x to the 4th. I got x cubed with x cubed. That would not have happened if I didn't add in this 0x cubed, right? I would have been all screwed up right at the beginning. So you got to make sure you add in that placeholder. So I'm subtracting x to the 4th minus x to the 4th is gone. That's what I want. The first thing should always cancel. That's the point. 0x cubed minus 3x cubed is negative 3x cubed. Okay. What I'm going to do next, I'm going to look at the next piece in line. I'm going to bring that thing down. So that's plus 3x squared. Okay. You guys tracking with me so far? Once I get to there, I'm just going to repeat that process. I'm just going to do the exact same thing, but instead of starting with this thing, I'm going to start with this thing. So I'm looking at x. I'm looking at x, and I'm looking at negative 3x cubed. And I'm asking myself, what do I need to multiply this by to get that? What do you think? Negative 3 what? Negative 3x squared. That's what I need to multiply this by to get that. Okay? And we're just doing the same. We're just repeating the process. So what did I do once I got the thing up here? I had to multiply this by both things, right? So negative 3x squared times x is negative 3x cubed, which is what I want. So negative 3x cubed. Negative 3x squared times 3. What's that? Negative 9x squared. Subtract. The first thing cancels, which is what I want. 3x squared minus negative 9. Be careful. That's 3 minus negative 9. What is that? You're adding them, right? It's 12. 12x squared. Okay, then what did I do? Bring down the next thing. You got x. Bring it down. So x comes down here. All right, repeat. Do it again. And we're just going to keep running through this until we run out of things to bring down. Okay, so repeat. X, 12x squared. What do I need to multiply this by to get this? 12x. Okay, multiply this by both pieces. 12x times x is 12x squared. If you haven't noticed, these should always match. Right, that's the whole point. And then 12x times 3, what's 12 times 3? 36x. We subtract. That cancels, which is what I want. X minus 36x is negative 35x. Use a calculator on these negatives if you need to, guys. There's no shame in that. You might as well get the right answer, you know. All right, so then I bring down the next thing. It's 4. Oh, boy. What happened? I got a 4. I'm going to bring that. Oh, come on, man. Just let me do my job. Bring it down. So that's 4 plus 4. Okay, repeat. Do I have anything left to bring down, though? No. So this is the last time I'm going. This is the last round. X and negative 35x. Got to multiply it by negative 35. So I multiply this by both pieces. It's going to be negative 35x. Bless you. And then negative 35 times 3. What's that? Negative 105. Negative 105. Subtract. That's gone. 4 minus negative 105 is what? Positive 109. Okay? So there's nothing left to bring down. I don't have anything left to bring down. So that's the cue that I'm done, and I don't need to do this again. Okay? All right, well, think back to when you were in baby school with long division. You got a number down here at the end. What was that? It's the remainder. It's the remainder. So it doesn't divide evenly. That's okay. That's fine. It doesn't divide evenly. It has a remainder. So here's how we're going to write the quotient. Remember, quotient is just a fancy word for answer to a division problem. Here's how we're going to write the quotient. We're going to take the stuff that's on top. So x, negative 3, 12, negative 35. Is it cubed? Yeah. X cubed negative 3x. What is it? Plus 12. And then minus 35. Okay. So I got that. And then here's what I'm going to do with the remainder. Okay, I got to turn it into a little fraction here. I got to do plus the remainder over the thing that I was dividing by, which is x plus 3. And this big, beautiful mess is our quotient. Woo! Yes. What? Let's do it. So I start with this x minus 1, and then I put all this stuff in here. Am I missing any place values? No. I go 3, 2, 1, gone, so I'm not missing anything. Okay, so I got my setup. So I start. What do I need to multiply this by to get this? No. X squared. Multiplied by both of these. X squared times x is x cubed. X squared times negative 1 is negative x squared. I'm going to subtract those. Okay. First thing cancels, which is good. And be careful here. There's a lot of negatives. Negative x squared minus negative x squared. What is that? Negative x squared plus x squared, which is what? 0. It cancels. That's gone. So two things cancel. That wasn't like the last one. That's cool. That's fine. I just bring down the next thing. Negative 2x. All right, so then we run it back. What do you need to multiply this by to get negative 2x? You got x, negative 2x. What do you need? Negative 2. Oops, sorry, not negative 2x, just negative 2. So now I'm multiplying this by both pieces. It's negative 2x. Negative 2 times negative 1 is plus 2. All right, this looks a little weird. Why does that look a little weird? I mean, this thing cancels, which is great, but this is kind of funky looking. It's like nothing minus 2. And we can, that's fine if you just want to do it like that. Nothing minus 2 is negative 2, but then what do you need to do? I got to bring down the 8. Got to bring down the 8. Now, I can't multiply x to get negative 2, so I can't do that. But I can simplify this, right? What's negative 2 plus 8? 6. So this is my remainder. The quotient is x squared minus 2 plus the remainder over what I was dividing by, x minus 1. All right, so I'll show you how to do this one, and then you guys are going to do a checkpoint. Sound good? Give it a try by yourself. So I'm going to set it up. Thing I'm dividing by goes first, so that's x squared minus x plus 1. And now I got to put this in here. But before you do it, are you missing anything? Missing x cubed. You got to ask yourself that first. Okay, I'm missing something. I got to make sure I account for that. So that's 0x cubed plus 2x squared minus x plus 5. What was that? Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Yeah. It doesn't matter. All right. What do you need to multiply x squared by to get x to the 4th? Okay. So I got x squared. I'm going to multiply this by each of these pieces. Okay. X squared times x squared is x to the 4th. X squared times negative x is negative x cubed. X squared times 1 is x squared. Are we okay with that? No, really? Okay. All right, so I subtract. First thing's gone. 0 minus negative x cubed. Be careful. Double negative. That's a positive x cubed. 2x squared minus x squared plus x squared. Huh? What? Oh, sorry. Yeah. I don't have a solution to that. So I bring down the next piece, and I do it again. X squared to x cubed. What do you need to multiply it by? Multiply it by each piece, so that's x cubed. That's negative x squared, and that's plus x. Subtract. First thing cancels. X squared minus negative x squared. It's double negative, so that's 2x squared. Negative x minus x. What's that? Negative 2x, perhaps? Yeah. Negative 2x. Guys, we got a lot of negatives running around here, man. Just use a calculator if you need to. If you're not sure, just check it with a calculator. Negative 1 minus 1, just check it. Okay, it's not the end of the world. Just check it. Bring down the next piece, plus 5. Do it one more time. X squared to 2x squared, you need to multiply by 2. So multiply 2 by all that stuff. Oh, gosh. That's 2x squared minus 2x plus 2. Subtract things one more time. That cancels. Second thing cancels 2, which is fine. Negative 2 minus negative 2, that cancels. Cool. And 5 minus 2 is 3. I know I'm done because there's nothing to bring down. 3 is the remainder, so it's the answer that I'm going to write is x squared plus x plus 2 plus the remainder, which is 3, over the thing I was dividing by, x squared minus x plus 1. Guys having fun yet?